Charlotte Samuels is going for a swim while vacationing on Long Beach Island. But swimming for this 17-year-old is more intense than for your average teen. You see, Charlotte is an open water swimmer. Last summer at the age of 16, she became the youngest person ever to complete the so-called Triple Crown by swimming 28 miles around Manhattan, 20 miles across the Catalina Channel in California, and 21 miles across the English Channel. Now she's preparing to establish a new route of her own by swimming 20 miles from Long Island to the Jersey Shore. So how does a kid decide to become a marathon swimmer in the first place?
Sort of towards the end of the summer in 2010, and I did a swim across the East River. So I swam underneath the Brooklyn Bridge, and it was just completely life-changing. Even as a 12-year-old, and I was this is what I want to do. And every year after that, I started doing longer and longer swims.
Those longer and longer swims eventually brought Charlotte to the 2014 Manhattan Island Marathon Swim. From there, it was on to the Catalina Channel, which left her body covered in jellyfish stings and her eyes swollen nearly shut. Despite the mental and physical toll the Catalina swim took on her, Charlotte decided she was ready to attempt the English Channel. Her mom describes the start of the journey.
She swam out of the harbor, and as she swam out of the harbor, the waves start to come up. And of course, the boat is pitching back and forth. I'm looking, and she's got the flashing thing, but I don't see the flashing thing because the water is so high that I can't see beyond the waves. It was a pretty terrifying situation, I have to say. And I thought to myself, what in the world are we doing here? This is a 16-year-old kid. But of course, she was just swimming. She just, for her, it was no, it wasn't a big deal.
In the channel, the waves were really, really big at night. It was really, really choppy, and the people on the boat were getting really seasick. But, so I was kind of going up and down, and the boat was up here sometimes, and then I was up here sometimes. And at night, it was kind of weird because sometimes these huge lights would pass by me, and I didn't know what it was. But looking back, it had to have been a huge ship.
As Charlotte approached the coast of France, she started to realize what she was about to accomplish.
And I just I knew once I touched this rock, everything is gonna be over. And yeah, so I guess it hit me it hit me a lot of times during the swim. And it was just I don't know, I still feel it's very raw kind of for me to think about it.
Nearly 1 year later, Charlotte's parents are still trying to understand the meaning of her accomplishments.
I mean, we're 50 and we're challenged to put it in a place. She's 16, and where do you put that to go on with your life and not feel like it's all an anticlimax, it's not all I hit the high at that point, and that's really the challenge.
Over the past year, Charlotte has made frequent public speaking appearances where she hopes to inspire other young people to attempt greatness. At the Bergen County Girls Conference this spring, she clearly had an impact.
And thank you so much for having me.
My daughter is 12 and a half. You can't, priceless. You did all that in the summer?
Yeah,
in one summer.
this summer, yeah. Well, actually, I missed a week of school, yeah.
God bless you, you're amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Can I get a hug, please?
Yeah.
You are amazing.
What's your name? What I want to give back is that when you have a passion, it doesn't matter if you're fast or slow, and this is the kind of thing where that doesn't matter at all, because it's all about your mental state of mind and what you can really endure.
So as Charlotte prepares for her next swim, her parents try to sum up what their teenage daughter has accomplished.
She's her own person and going her own way, and she's got many a quality that we think will carry her far, that are reflected in the experience of the open water. And what a privilege that we were able to, as a whole team, not just us, but really share that with her.